head coach of the Razorbacks, joins us right now. And, boy, Coach, kind of a tale of two halves tonight, I'd say.
Well, we talked about coming out the first half. We wanted to come out with some super energy, but give credit to Northeastern. And, of course, knowing Larry Gibson, his team's going to play hard. They're going to be disciplined, and they just kind of hung around. They had the game in their rhythm. The second half, we came out with super energy that first 5 minutes. We kind of juggled the lineup, and I really felt we had some energy guys out there that were really in tune to one another, and it was more about our defense. And then I thought we did a good job in our motion offense of opening up the floor and get some cutting. In the first half, we were stagnant. We just blocked it up in there, trying to throw it in there. They just packing the paint and just allowing you to shoot jump shots, and we didn't make many. But the second half, we did a much better job of cutting and moving the ball and sharing the basketball.
Shot 59% in the second half. And when you talk about sharing the basketball, cutting to the basket, that's what makes that number go up.
Well, it does. Not only that, Chuck, when you look at it also is it enabled us to get some offensive rebounds. I mean, we had a lot of stickbacks, especially in the second half. We got some in the first half, but I thought the second half it was more in rhythm because now the guys know when the shot's going to go up. And again, we just did a good job of really Anthlon coming off curls and knocking shots down. I tell you what, when guys start making shots, it makes a big difference. Now we can get into our defense, and our defense was pretty tenacious.
Looked like at the start of the second half, Cody Clark really gave you a spark. He played well from start to finish, it seemed.
A senior, and that's what he's been doing. He's been old steady old Cody. And we're going to need a lot of that from Cody. He's a common force. He's a captain. He takes that personal, the ownership and the leadership on his basketball team, he and Kiko. And that's something that we didn't have here last year.
Alandis Harris gives you 10 points and 8 rebounds, 5 of 11 from the floor. We've talked about this before. There's a physical presence and a toughness there that perhaps you didn't have before.
Well, he gives us both of those, what you just talked about, the adjective, physical and a toughness of going and getting rebounds. And I mean, he's going to get tough rebounds for us and getting the outlet, get some offensive rebounds, finishing around the basket. He didn't early in the first half. He didn't finish well enough around. I thought he played small, but the second half he played like the Landis that we thought he could. And that's the rustiness, when you've been sitting out for a year. But you can see the progress from one game to the next. And now as we get ready to get into the real season, we're going to need a lot more of that.
You got some productive minutes out of Fred Gully tonight, 9 points, had a couple of rebounds for you, a couple of assists as well, a couple of steals in 20 minutes. So looked like he stepped up a little bit more tonight.
Well, I've been seeing this in practice, and so it's good to see it in a game. He's a fifth-year senior, but fifth-year senior don't mean anything if you don't go out there and play with that passion. And I thought he played with that passion on offense. I thought he played with the passion on defense, and really was disruptive on defense.
Have you accomplished what you wanted to in 2 exhibition games? This team ready to go now into the regular season?
Well, whether we are or not, it's time to go now, Chuck. We will be ready. We know we got some more pieces, and we will continue to be a work in progress. I think if you watch this team, it's different guys, and it's going to be different nights when other guys step up. Our bench came in and played well tonight, but it's going to be a team of we hogs, and different nights, different guys going to step up. Cody tonight, Anthlon Bell tonight. The next night it might be Bobby. I thought Moses Kinsley continues to come along for us. He really made it tough there, blocking some shots, and we saw Mike get started in the second half, and I thought he really gave us a nice lift.
And fatigue. By the end, you could tell that your pressure, your defense had worn him out.
I did. I thought it was probably about the 13-minute mark. You could see them pulling their shorts and not going to the ball real aggressive, not going to the glass real aggressive, and enable us to get some transition baskets, and then we got back in our defense. The strength of our team is going to be our bench, and more so this year than in years past. And I'm excited about it, looking forward to it. And we got a couple of days to get ready for Southern Illinois Edwardsville, and just try to get better each and every game.
Coach, thanks. Congratulations.
Okay, thanks, Chuck.